Welcome to my channel, Ride with Patrick. So I'll be the first one to do it, so someone has to start with the 5 things I like and the 5 things I dislike on the MG. It was a hard list to make because I like most of the thing on that car, but so the dislike part is more nitpicking and complaints. So the first things I love about that car is the look. It looks astonishing, and I like as well the different choice of paint you can have on the car. So that's definitely the first. That's the thing that made me buy the car as well. Plus all the other positive. The second part is the price. I mean, it's the cheapest SUV on the market. You don't get cheaper, and you get a lot of car for the money. So that's as well one of the plus. And on the number 3, it's the size of the car. I have family with 2 kids, and we have a lot of space for the luggage in the back. So it's a fairly good sized car. Number 4 is the driving. That car handles really well, and with the different type of modes. I mean, coming from petrol car, that's another world. So that's number 4. Number 5, it's the dashboard and the infotainment. As I say, I come from a petrol car, and the dashboard is quite easy to understand and to see without having to be afraid of a percentage of how much you're losing and all the electric thing that, I mean, I'm not in it for the moment. So I know when it's half full, so I just charge it, and now that I have to drive carefully, and that's it. So I drive it like a petrol car. So let's go to the 5 minus. The first thing is all the blings and bongs when you start the car. That's you get used to it, but if you could just shut them down or reduce the volume on it, it would be a good plus. The number 2, that's more a request. It's the absence of an app on the car. So I wish we could have an app to see how the car is charging and so on. Or if not, at least have it on the display. So they have it in Asia. So why don't we get it here? So I know it might be something in April. So we'll see what happens in the future with that. So, and there might be also a third-party company that will make an app on the car. I mean, I'm trying to find out on that one for the moment. The third minus is the non-saving modes. When you start the car, it starts automatically in normal. So I drive usually on the motorway, so I like to have it on Eco. And I wish that it could be possible to save all those information that when you start the car, it's in a way personalized to you liking that you start in Eco. So if you want to change, you can change it manually, but it remembers what the setting was. And it's the same with the ACC. When you drive with the cruise control, you have the distance, and you have as well manually to switch the distance to the lowest point. So this could be as well in the saving mode. Same as the radio as well, the sound of the radio. So there is a little tweak on that one where you can just put everything down. So when you start the car, you don't have a blast of radio waves in the car when you start. Definitely in the morning at 7. You don't wake the whole neighborhood. Number 4, that's something that is related to the app. It's the battery percent or when it's charging. So you don't have to that you can see it as well. That you can see the percent before you close the car, because now you have to plug the car in, close the car, and it takes a few seconds on the display to show you how long it will take to charge, and the battery percent, the actual battery percent. That's would be something that could be interesting to have at all time. So if it's already in, it should be no problem to have it on the main display. So that's the fourth point. The fifth point, it's as well a little request. It's the hatch in the back. I mean, everything is electronic on the car. I mean, the door, the window open electric. Everything is electric except the back hatch. And actually, I will put the passenger seat as well. It could be a good thing to have an electric passenger seat and a hatch in the back.